I had this intention of doing some sort of introductory thing because I'm not really used to doing YouTube, but not really used to doing any sort of video anything because I'm not that sort of a person. I'm not a creative person, and I don't usually feel the need to share my private thoughts and opinions with the world, so it's something I tend to stay out of. Um, but I've been having difficulty trying to figure out what to say, and maybe that's just because it's something I'm not used to. I don't know. But I do need to do this. I need to get out there. I need to start talking. There's stuff going on in this world, and a lot of it I find very scary to think about. And I can't sit by, and I can't afford to be a silent person anymore. I can't afford to sit back in the background and watch things unfold. So I'm going to try and start speaking out. Um, to that end, I wrote something a little while back, and I figured maybe that's a great place to start. Kind of give you guys an idea of where I'm starting from and what I am. Why the heck am I even doing this? It's this need to share with the world what I'm thinking. It's suddenly there, and I mean, what the heck do you guys care about my opinion? But I have to try. I have to try, and so that's what I'm going to do. Um, a little bit of context because I have no idea what my audience is. I don't know if any of you guys are going to watch this, but I'm from North Dakota, and we've been in the news a little bit lately with the abortion laws that were recently passed. Um, and it's, I love North Dakota, I really do, and it's a kind of a depressing way for us to suddenly get national attention is because of this. It's however good the goals, the method is not the greatest, and it's scary and it's depressing, and it sparked a lot of debate, and it's caused a lot of issues. But in any case, regardless of what your opinions are, I wanted to share what I have written um, in response to this. This is my response to North Dakota, and take it what it is. Take it however you need to. For me, it's a rallying cry, and I'm hoping that for others like me, the so-called silent majority, I'm hoping that it'll encourage you guys to not be so silent. Let's start speaking out because there are a lot of us that are not happy with the way things are going, and if we don't speak up, we have no one to blame but ourselves. So, okay, without further ado, my response to North Dakota. Bear with me, I'm going to read this. I don't have it memorized or anything, so here we go. We are quiet, but we are here. We are the sensible. We trust that people are good overall and have the best interests of the world at heart because, I mean, if not for the good of the world, we'd have nowhere to exist. We think about you. We pray for you. We cheer for you. We cry for you. But we do it privately. We acknowledge that what you want may not always be what we want. And we acknowledge that it's your right to believe and feel how you do. And we don't want to interfere with that right. We live here because it's a country founded on the notion that all people should have the right to exist according to their ideals. We are the ones that truly believe that people should worry about themselves and not push their beliefs on others. And as such, we will typically sit back and just let people go about their business. We are quiet, but we are here. And while we are slow to rouse, our determination is massive. We cannot abide when our land becomes an experiment whereby a loud few try to force their beliefs on the rest simply because we are quiet. Be aware. Our silence does not mean we approve. And the harder you push, the faster we move. I can no longer be silent. I believe that our government has a duty to allow people the option of marriage regardless of sex, because the benefits of marriage are purely governmental. I believe that women should be able to make decisions about their health without the threat of legal action. I believe that our money should be spent on things that better our nation by raising people up instead of smashing them down. I believe that we should, first and foremost, lead by example and not by oppression. I believe we can do this. I believe we must do this if we hope to thrive as a society. I have been quiet, but I am no longer silent. Be warned, I'm not the first, and I will not be the last. So, take that as you will. But that's what it's come down to for me, is I have beliefs. I mean, we all have beliefs, and I've always lived my life with the overwhelming thought that people should be free to believe what they do. I have a lot of friends that are come from very diverse backgrounds, and I love it. I mean, I think it's one of the things that makes this world amazing is the fact that we are all so different. Granted, there are some areas in which I think if we were to actually try and communicate, we'd probably have to fight very hard to maintain our friendship. But we have other areas that we're similar. We have a lot of things that we agree on, and we build from those, which is, I think, the way it should be. But at the same time, as much as I love and respect those opinions that my friends have, as much as I love and respect their beliefs, there's a line, and that line is when you try to force those beliefs on me. I will try not to force mine on you. I'm sharing them right now, but thankfully, one of the great things about YouTube is you guys have the option of just shutting it off. But I'm hoping that some of you will listen. Some of you will agree with me, and that's great. I'm hope for you that this can become what it was for me, that it can become a rallying cry, that you find the desire to get out there and to make sure that you're heard. And for some of you, you're not going to agree with me. Some of you, I mean, it doesn't matter what I say, and you're never going to listen to it. You know, you're never going to agree. You're only sitting there right now thinking of counter arguments to everything that I say, and you know, that's okay too. It's part of being human. The only opinion we really value is our own. But we need to start talking. We need to start talking about this before things get really, really wrong. So that is my goal here. Right now, I'm going to leave it with this. But I hope as time goes by that I can come back and I can start talking about some of the things that I believe and see if we can start a discussion, see if we can start truly caring about what other people believe. And I hope that through all of this that I can do as I said, that I can lead by example and that we can move away from these laws that are trying to force others to live according to a small group's beliefs. Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but that's not a world I want to live in. That's not a world where I want my family to grow up in. I can't handle that. It's not okay. We need to fix it. So, that's all for now. And I hope you survived this intact. And I hope you come back for the next one. Okay, bye.